Is it time to buy or sell Imprimis Pharmaceuticals stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Imprimis Pharmaceuticals. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 11th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 11th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Imprimis Pharmaceuticals as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -1.22. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to see how it develops in the days ahead. The stock is currently positioned within the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 30.91% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 24.63% and 51.39%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of -32.45%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -69.16% and -17.08% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $10.41 and $27.98. Our latest daily update for Imprimis Pharmaceuticals includes the headline, Imprimis Pharmaceuticals stock downgraded to sell candidate. On the most recent trading day, which was Monday, the 11th of August, 2025, the stock price of Imprimis Pharmaceuticals decreased by 2%, dropping from $34.43 to $33.74. During this trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 4.52%, ranging from a low of $33.44 to a high of $34.95. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, resulting in an overall decrease of 3.21% during this period. Additionally, trading volume increased by 341,000 shares on this day, albeit with falling prices. This may serve as an early warning sign, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 872,000 shares were exchanged, amounting to approximately $29,420,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $59.23, while the lowest price was $20.85. Currently, the stock price is 43.04%, or $25.49, lower than the 52-week high of $59.23, which also marks the all-time high for this stock. Harrow reported second quarter 2025 results today, revealing total revenue of $63.7 million, an increase of 30% from $48.9 million a year earlier. The company also reported generally accepted accounting principles net income of $5 million and adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization of $17 million, alongside a cash position of $53 million as of June 30th. Management is scheduled to present at the H.C. Wainwright Ophthalmology Conference on August 13th. However, offsetting this positive report, a law firm has initiated an investor investigation into Harrow, with multiple notices filed in recent weeks. In the short term, the robust top-line growth, favorable earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, and solid cash position may enhance the stock value as investors adjust for improving operational momentum and potential margin expansion. The upcoming conference provides management with an opportunity to reinforce this narrative. On the other hand, the investigation introduces near-term volatility and downside risk, given that legal actions can lead to regulatory scrutiny, legal expenses, or negative publicity. In the longer term, sustained revenue growth and healthy cash flow could bolster upside potential if product traction continues and litigation is resolved favorably. Conversely, any significant legal or regulatory consequences might pressure valuation and future growth prospects. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned HROW an overweight rating with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that BTIG assigned HROW a buy rating with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 1st of April, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned HROW a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 4th of October, 2024, it was reported that JP Morgan assigned HROW a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 4th of October, 2024, it was reported that Craig-Hallum assigned HROW a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general strong sell rating to Imprimis Pharmaceuticals stock. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Imprimis Pharmaceuticals. The Imprimis Pharmaceuticals stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. However, there is a general sell signal stemming from the relationship between these two averages, with the long-term average positioned above the short-term average. During potential downward corrections, support is expected around the levels of $33.21 and $33.34. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Additionally, some negative signals have been noted, which may influence short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 24, 2025, and since then, the stock has experienced a decline of 9.39%. Further decrease is indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased alongside falling prices, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence. A sell signal was noted. Pivots. A sell signal was triggered 13 days ago. Bollinger. A buy signal emerged 18 days ago. Short-term moving average. A buy signal appeared 6 days ago. Long-term moving average. A sell signal was indicated 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages. A buy signal was recorded 5 days ago. Analyzing the 12-month chart reveals. Short moving average. A sell signal was identified 10 days ago. The long-term moving average. A buy signal was recognized 51 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages. A buy signal was noted 45 days ago. For more signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Imprimis Pharmaceuticals. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $29.98 and $29.34. There's a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead the stock to fall to the next support level. In the case of Imprimis Pharmaceuticals, support is found just below today's level at $29.98. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $29.34 and $26.66. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered medium. Over the past day, the stock moved $1.51 between its high and low, representing a fluctuation of 4.52%. During the last week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 4.17%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Imprimis Pharmaceuticals, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, consider the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face challenging periods, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and an increased risk of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 3.5 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Imprimis Pharmaceuticals. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Imprimis Pharmaceuticals is at $34.93. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a point worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Imprimis Pharmaceuticals encounters its first support level at $29.98. If this support level holds firm, it may present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Imprimis Pharmaceuticals from various analyst sources is classified as a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 21st of July, 2025, Mark L. Baum engaged in an insider purchase of 600,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Mark L. Baum executed an insider sale of 313,338 shares of common stock. On the 31st of July, 2015, Mark L. Baum also conducted an insider sale of 600,000 shares of stock options, which represents the right to buy. On the 1st of July, 2025, Andrew R. Boll carried out an insider purchase of 405,750 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Mark L. Baum made another insider purchase, this time acquiring 889,500 shares of restricted stock units. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of approximately 18.956. In total, insiders purchased 7,176,969 shares and sold 5,953,825 shares in these 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Imprimis Pharmaceuticals stock a good buy? The stock of Imprimis Pharmaceuticals presents several negative indicators. Despite a positive trend, we anticipate that Imprimis Pharmaceuticals will experience weak performance in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative evaluation of this stock. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our assessment, changing it from a buy recommendation to a sell candidate since our last review. Following our analysis of the volatility and trading movements from the last day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 12th of August, we expect Imprimis Pharmaceuticals to open higher by 0.331 of a dollar, starting at $34.04. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you assume responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.